Well, the saga continues. It is 5:22, and I called the Vehicle Extension Department and attempted to extend the vehicle. And lo and behold, they can't extend the vehicle because the hold has popped back up on the account. How did the hold that she fixed pop back up on the account? So, I called the maintenance department and got hold to the whole department. There's only one lady working there today, and her name is Lakeisha. I've been on the phone in contact with Lakeisha. The communication is not going well with Lakeisha. She wants to get on the phone and make light of my voice. Let me tell you something. I'm getting tired of these women think you're going to use your position on your job to talk to me like I'm your kid, undermine me talking to me, or talk to me like I'm Boo-Boo the Fool, when it's you that don't know what the fuck you're doing or what the fuck you're talking about. So, the original conversation with her did not go well. I told her the young lady had removed the hole. I tried to extend the vehicle, and they said it's back on there. She's telling me it popped back up. I said, well, how did it pop back up? How does something that's fixed pop back up? There's nobody physically inside the location. So that is something definitely going on with your computer. And the location can't fix that. All they can do is look it up. So are you telling me right now during the close of business hours that there's somebody out at the Clinton Township Hertz rental car location putting shit in the computer to prevent me from extending my vehicle? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying. So she did like the other lady, the one I called Karen, and had to hang up on her. She wants to talk to me like I'm her kid. I'm not your kid. And nobody's talking to you inappropriately. What she did was she said, is there any reason you're yelling? My voice is loud. This is my regular voice. I know. So I followed up her question with a question. Is there any reason you think I'm yelling? And now she wants to say, well, if you're going to continue to talk like that, I want to hang up. They always say that. You should have hung up because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Get off the phone. I don't want to waste 10 minutes of conversation telling you what the problem is, and you don't even know how to fix the goddamn problem. Just alleviate me talking to you. Get the fuck off the phone. I don't need you getting on here making light of somebody's yelling. That yelling shit is old news. Already know why you saying it. It's an old tactic, it's a dumb tactic, and it's a useless tactic. And it's something you use to cover up the fact that you don't have any answers and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And at this point, she disclosed to me that she's the only one there in that department. So if you're the only one there and this hold pop back up on the account, I'm going to assume somebody in that department did it. Because I'm not believing that a computer system is just popping up stuff on my account all willy-nilly. So I ended up calling back and got her. That's what I'm thinking it's somebody different. I went into my story. Let me stop you right there. This is the same lady you spoke to. So I immediately hung up. Why am I talking to you? I'm not going to waste my time. And then they sit there and watch the caller ID for me to call in so they can answer the goddamn phone to get you back on the phone. That old baiting into a confrontation over the phone, I'm already hip to that shit. That yelling shit, I already know y'all use that as a tactic to cover up and deflect from you not knowing what the fuck you talking about, and that the fact that you just got on the phone and just told me any damn thing. You making up shit. You sitting here in a department that puts these holes on the account and removes them, and you sitting up here telling me that you don't know what the problem is. And that the woman that fixed it said she removed an F hole, and now it's an E hole that's at the location. You running the customers back out to the location. And it's not just me. And then they try to tell me it's something with the location's computer system. Isn't the computer system tied into all y'all computer system? Isn't their computer system the same Hertz computer system? They're talking about the issues with the computers inside the location. So what are you telling me? That there's somebody in there right now, or somebody that was in there at 7 o'clock last night and put this shit on the account and deliberately caused me not to be able to extend my rental. And then you're going to tell me that the young lady that fixed it, and I came on and made that wonderful video. They're watching these videos and they're causing problems as videos. So I'm going to put this in the video. And I'm going to cause a problem for them. Let me tell you something. I'm going to get in touch with your corporate office. And I'm going to explain in full detail everything that's been going on here. And what's been said and from what department. And the money that has been stolen from me. And your department, I want your corporate office to investigate what the fuck going on here. Find out who's involved. And your individuals need to be removed. This shit ain't popping up to be popping up. Computers don't function like that. Computers don't function like that unless you've installed something in the computer to cause it to function like that. And that would explain how you always often stealing money from me. So now we back in square one. It was resolved, now it's not. And now she mentioned something about oil. I told you when I went out there 2 weeks ago. She talking about the oil. And I asked her, do you need to see the oil change paper? Because I have that. She said, no, I found it. It's right here. How are you seeing stuff and not seeing stuff? What kind of computer system do you have that all these error messages keep occurring? What the fuck has been installed in your computer system through these updates? And why is it affecting me? Why did it change the color of the car on my account? Why is all this going on? So now we're back at square one. Can't extend the vehicle. What the fuck kind of shit is going on? This is the most aggravating shit I've ever seen before in my life. And you got a bunch of workers here who absolutely can't do shit but tell you to go to the location. That if I got to go to the location for the location to look up what you did and correct your job that is supposed to be handled on your end, then why do you even have a job here? I'm sick of it. This is the most aggravating ass shit I've seen for in my life. And it's always, if it ain't the men, it's these females. You want to get on here and think you going to talk to me like I'm talking to you wrong. Ain't nobody talking to you wrong. I'm talking to you with my authoritative voice. My voice is always authoritative. Ain't nobody yelling at you. I'm talking to you. You can't seem to answer a direct question. And I have a problem with that. You can't seem to answer a fucking direct question of what's going on with your own computer goddamn system. And I have a fucking problem with that. I'm tired of these people getting away with deflecting from the guy. You good at deflecting. You don't never answer the question. She went to talking about the oil change and how often they get an oil change. No, you mentioned to me you saw something on the computer about the oil change. Why are you telling me we get the oil change every 10,000 miles? I know that. Why is the oil change on the computer when we just had the oil change on the 15th of January? Why are you mentioning the oil change? You ain't got no answers. And that's what's wrong with the world today. You let them answer your direct question with deflections. They deflect. They don't answer the goddamn question. They answer around the question. They don't answer the question. You need to demand and make them answer your direct question. Maybe shit'll get resolved when they start answering the question. And then when you find out they ain't got no answer to the question, then you're going to find out you hired some incompetent workers and they need to be gone.